Continuing the bloody royal line. The present monarch derives her genetic descent from Robert Bruce, he an illegal king, he taking the throne by force. The family's royal connections began when the fourth Robert Bruce died before 1191, married Isabel, the third natural daughter of King William I the Lion, and when their son, the fifth Robert, who died 1245, married Isabel, second daughter of David, Earl of Huntingdon and niece of William I. The female connection is second to male descent. The sixth Robert, from 1210 to 95, son of the fifth, was one of the 13 claimants to the Scottish throne in 1291. Patrick Golightly was one of the competitors, he being descended from the son of King William I, Henry Golightly, from the union of the king with Isabel de Clare. When the English King Edward I decided in favour of John de Balliol, Robert de Bruce resigned Annandale to his son, the seventh Robert, 1253 to 1304, already by marriage Earl of Carrick. The eighth Robert de Bruce, 1274 to 1329, revived his grandfather's claim and became King of Scotland in 1306 by defeating the King John Balliol in a bloody battle, when he gained support of the Campbell clan. John Balliol has been swept from history, a king that has mysteriously been eradicated from history books, in particular the Encyclopaedia Britannica. The elder sisters of Isabel, the third daughter of William I, both married into the Marshall family. The first, Margaret, married Gilbert Marshall, and the daughter of the second daughter, Margotha, also married a Marshall. As my mother is a Golightly and my father a Marshall, I have demonstrated that my genetics are stronger than the present monarch. I challenge the court on its validity in charging a more royal person than the reigning monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, with a crime, as I have also demonstrated knowledge of the universe that has continually revealed mysteries that all of man's knowledge combined has not. By stating that I am obviously the true king, for some odd reason has fallen on deaf ears, yet I have done so openly to all nations who have not responded in any open inquiry. I have been set upon by assassins who all have failed to take my life. Yet even then the governments of Canada and Australia, which one would assume would be eager to reveal my argument to the population, also remains silent. Why? The sovereign has been reduced to simply being a figurehead, and the lawyers and politicians are the power behind the government, and as such are available for infiltration by secret groups who dictate policy, as seen in the world economic institutions that base world government on trade, commerce and banking, pandering to multinational corporations that are themselves financial weapons that buy and sell with no regard to the human misery such practices cause. Revelations 13:18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Hebrew Dictionary 13:18. To trample down, tread. Why is it prophecy that only Jesus can make war with the beast? Immortality. As the nation's special interest groups would kill any man who they perceive a potential threat. Revelation 13:4. And they worshipped the dragon which gave power unto the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? Hebrew Dictionary 134 from 113. Sovereign, that is controller, human or divine, Lord, Master, Owner. Compare also names beginning with Adonai, Lord. It is therefore incumbent upon this Court of Justice Morgan, June 5, 1998, the birth date of Francis Golightly, my grandfather, to acknowledge my potential claim to be Christ and recommend a royal commission. Brian Leonard Golightly Marshall. That's just one small excerpt out of 96 pages of truth presented to the courts. No one has refuted. No one will dare stand up in a court of law and argue. No one will debate. No one will give a hearing to the Christ. The stone that the builders rejected has become the head of the pyramid, and the Freemason-controlled governments, churches, universities, schools, hospitals, they don't want the Christ acknowledged or set upon his throne. He will rule with a rod of iron. They are history. They're already history. We're counting down the days. What, 517 days to go, give or take a day or two? As soon as that document was handed into the court, it was game over. It's been game over since 1998. We're in the death throes. What's a few years? 12, 13 years. What's that? In 1,000. It's a drop in the ocean. Counting down the days. Lucifer back in the heavenly realm with all of his fallen angels. I'll start heading out any time after 28th of October. Time to wake up, Christians. You're either for him or against him. If you're for him, think of the work that you could do. Think what you could accomplish. $144,000 are out there somewhere. That's what this site is all about.